Well, welcome to the metropolis. In fact, let me just do some mic adjusting here. Of Atlanta, and we're going to be flying out of Atlanta today. I am using some mods today, in particular the Atlanta skyline, and I'll make sure that the link is in my comment section in case you're interested. This is some amazing. The graphics are amazing. I'm at the Atlanta's airport, and it is it's a good-looking airport. Yeah, you'll see that as I get down to my plane here. We're flying on Piedmont Airlines. Shout out to Bravo 737 on the mod for the plane today. It looks awesome. And it's retro, so we're going back in time to I guess would be the 90s, when Piedmont still flew not just out of Atlanta, but they were based out of the Piedmont. As what? How close can you get? Piedmont, really? So they call it Piedmont Airlines. There's still an office of the old headquarters in Winston-Salem. I was just there, so it's a beautiful place. So anyway, it looks good though. Piedmont. So Bravo, you did a brilliant job on this retro plane, and we're going to fly it to Charlotte today. Both locations I have added custom scenery, and I'm really pleased with the way the custom scenery looks at both locations. So you're going to see that a little bit today as they're getting things ready. Well, I guess we need to get out of here. Anyway, KATL to KCLT. We're going to be going out on runway 26 left, and we will arrive on KATL is 26 left. We'll arrive on KCLT 18 left. So go ahead and get this set up. Get back home. Battery guard down. May do a sound check in a minute. I'm not getting any sound out of my left ear, but honestly, I can still hear fine. So battery guard is down. IRS, go ahead and get those aligning.
Clarence American 1842 with Tango going to Charlotte.
American 1842.
Going to Charlotte.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. How may I help?
Yeah, our ACARS is down, so I guess we'll get to do it the hard way.
American 1842, roger, clear to Charlotte Airport via the field to departure. Field. Dennis file. Climb maintain 1010,000, expect flight level 310 in 10 minutes. Squawk 5141.
Roger, the field 2, field 10,000.
Well, they're checking my earpiece.
30,010 and 5141, American 1842.
American 1842, 1010,000 for the initial altitude to inspect flight level 310 in 10 minutes. Did quite get that part. Rest readback is correct. Departure rate is Tango's current, and you're at ramp 5.
That is affirmative. Yeah, 10,031 and 10, 5141, and we're at ramp 5.
American 1842, thank you. Tango's current, have a good day.
Thanks, we have it.
Alright, I'm still have something's going on with left ear, but I'm good. let's go ahead and get the APU running, and we are in business here. Next thing is to go ahead and go to the checklist, and we're going to try to do this by the numbers. For all of you who are younger, that means simply we're going to follow the procedure step by step, paint by numbers, stuff like that. So preliminary flight is battery switch, GPU, APU. On the bus is on the bus. IRS mode is selected. Our nav on the nav. Voice recorder. Flight deck access.
Running ground, Delta 782 is ready for push and start.
Delta 782, contact ground on 131.875 for push and start.
131.875 for push and start for Delta 782.
We're never going to do anything with service.
Atlanta clearance. Request VFR clearance.
Oxygen panel, we're okay. Flight recorder is also set to auto stall warning test. Let's give it a stall warning test. I've had problems with stall warning test. Let's see if it's going to cooperate right now. Stall warning. See? This is a Zibo model. I don't know what's wrong. Now, overspeed. All good. But I do not know exactly what's wrong. And honestly, I know stall warning works, but we may want to get the engineers to check that out. Something's not right there. So we're not going to mark it. We're going to leave stall warning test as not passed. Parking brake. And our pre-flight initial data, we're going to be setting that now. And I'm going to kick off the, I wide off the yoke so it's easier to get to this here. So IRS position. I'm going to copy that. Magic. There we go. I'll do that now just because I can. I'll explain it later. Okay. And flight plan. Let's load that flight plan. ATM, KCLT, we're PDT 05B, that's correct. Activate, execute. Then I'm going to come over here to weight, fuel, and balance. I'm on the panel here, airside services, and load. And we want to activate that.
Delta 1132, cleared to Nashville via the Penkel 2 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 8,000. Expect flight level 280 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 121.225. Squawk 5274. Information kilo is current.
Roger, we already read back our clearance. We're just trying to find out what is the runway for departure. Can we get runway 9 or less for departure? And which ground frequency would you like us over to?
Right. Brian, would you please request IFR clearance?
I'll handle that, Steve.
Atlanta clearance Piedmont 05. We'd like to receive our IFR clearance, and we have Romeo.
We really don't have Romeo. I have not listened to the ATIS yet. I have not. I'm slack. I'll fix that. In fact, I'll go ahead and set
Piedmont 05, Atlanta clearance, clear to Charlotte via the Phil 3 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 290 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.6, squawk 4421.
Atlanta clearance Piedmont 05. Cleared to Charlotte via Phil 3 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 290 10 minutes after takeoff. Departure frequency is 124.6, squawk 4421.
All right, we'll set that. Squawk.
Correct.
Brian, by the way, needs to know that he is going to be in charge of all comms. If you look up here,
boarding has started and the first passengers are aboard the plane.
If you see this here, it says pilot and it says comms.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Piedmont Airlines Flight 05B, departing from Atlanta and heading to Charlotte. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to our crew. Thank you for flying with us.
Squawking here. So we're set for that. Okay, squawking. And on our panel here, you see how we've got no passengers loaded yet. Just notice for passenger boarding, set no smoking switch.
Clear to Chicago O'Hare via VAR in M2 departure, Glazer transition. Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency 121.225. Squawk 2225. 738 Bravo Juliet.
Boeing 8 Bravo Juliet, read back, correct?
I haven't set my realism set to quick or fast because I don't want to wait 30 minutes for the passengers. Next thing we're going to do is on our initial reference of something else in red. We have Zibo and our reserves. In fact, I'll tell you what, let's do that. Let's be a little fancy. Bring over navgraph charts. Love that. Use and brief OFD. And by the way, if you ever want to
flight attendants prepare for departure, cross check and all call, thank you.
You're going to see that line up. So our cost index is 42. That's that change. Our financial, our reserves, our final reserves.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Load that. Okay. So now we'll go to N1 limit, and we're not going to do anything to derate. We're good. We're going to go to takeoff, and we're going to try 5 flaps and see what that takes us to 136, 130x for 136 for our rotate. So let's go with that.
Boarding door has been cleared. Once again, we need all passengers to remain seated at this time. Please double check the security of your seatbelt.
Also,
all
we're on
electronic
runway
devices
26
need to be
right.
turned off and put away at this time. This does include all cellular phones and two-way pagers. Flight attendants, please prepare your doors for departure and cross check.
Courses for 260. And then we will go and check our legs out. Okay, it sounds kind of weird. Okay, but you'll see what I mean. ABCB one there, 134. But I've put in 136. I'm good with that.
Alright, cleared by the NASA 2, then that's Bob. Climb maintain 4,340 and 10. 121.225. 4454. Vision 2 Papa.
Vision 2 Golf Papa. Read that correct.
But you notice on here, we do not need that. So let's load in impasse.
There are so many places to go in this world, and so many airlines.
We don't have insufficient fuel. Don't play with me like that. Don't do that. Fuel's fine. Yeah, we're in great shape. So, okay, don't mess with me. Great. That's the way we're set there. Coming off the runway 26 right. I'm sitting here saying 26 right. Let me see. Am I saying something wrong? I am. We're on 26 left. 26 left. And we will come in on runway 18 left.
Keep in mind, the closest exit may be behind you. On this airplane, life rafts are located in ceiling compartments. These cabin exit doors and some exits over the wing are equipped with an evacuation slide. Some flights, except those over the wing, may not be used as flights. This aircraft has a safe path lighting in the yellow. Red light or an exit sign will indicate the exit today. In an emergency evacuation, we all carry on bags behind.
So we're good there. I think we're good.
If the aircraft cabin loses pressure, the panel of your
get your lights like you left.
will open automatically.
While remaining seated with your seatbelt fastened, quickly reach to the nearest mast and pull down firmly to start the flow of oxygen.
Put the yellow cuff over your nose and mouth. Lift the elastic band over your head and tighten by pulling the strap on either side. Breathe normally.
Let's go back to
Even
checklist.
though oxygen is flowing, the plastic
World
bag may
revolves
not
around
inflate.
checklist.
Always put your own mask on first. And
We
then
are good on
help
initial
others
data,
hear you.
navigation
Light
data,
vest is
and
located under the seat or between seats. Safety instruction card shows the exact location.
To use the vest,
Captain's
open
flying
the cover by pulling the red tab
Lights.
or compartment handle to break the seal.
Remove the vest from the package by
Flight attendants prepare for takeoff,
Put
please.
the vest on over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist.
Go ahead and taxi.
Pull the loose end of the strap to tighten.
Once outside,
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
or blow into the red key on the
Wants us
side
to
of the
test lights too.
There is also a light that will illuminate upon contact with water. Never inflate the vest inside the airplane. If necessary, an infant life vest will be distributed by a flight attendant.
Landing clearance. Delta 789 looking to pick up ISR clearance to Las Vegas with India.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Roger, cleared to Vegas via the NASA 2 departure that is filed. Climb maintain 4,000. Expect 34010 minutes after departure. Departure 121.225. Squawk 3537. Delta 789.
My AFIS panel is fine.
Delta 602 information November. Request ISR to
Control panel
Mexico
is
City.
fine. Oxygen test and set. Clock. Noseable steering. Guard should be closed, and it is. And noseable steering is working. Display panel, takeoff config light. And cabin altitude light. Also, this should be set. $29,000. Did light test. I've done both light tests. We're good there. Wait, was it only a test? We're good. Flight instruments. Good. Standby instruments are fine. RMI 5. Speed brake lever not activated. Reverse thrust levers. They're not active. They don't have to be. They're right there. They're down. Forward thrust levers. Closed. Flap lever is at 0 now, but we're about to set it to 5. Leave it on 5. Flaps indicator. Right here. Good. RTO, by the way, don't come into play. Look again while I'm here. Parking brake. Flaps indicator. Parking brake. Stabilized trim cutout. Normal. Yeah.
Then a clearance Southwest 4703 at gate Charlie 20 with information Mike IFR clearance to Midway. Okay, we're clear to the Midway Airport Farm 2 departure, then as filed will maintain 4000, expect 40010 minutes after departure, departure 121.225, squawk 5312, Southwest 4703.
Southwest 4703, read back correct.
Clear to Opelaka, radar vectors to Sotlo, then is filed, climb and maintain 4000, expect 8000, 10 minutes after departure, departure on 121.225, squawk 6222, Kodiak 7 Juliet Delta.
Passenger signs are we don't need wing anti-ice. Hydraulic panels, everything is one thing I've got to say, it's easy to want to skip something and be in the middle of having to execute something, and you're in a world of hurt because there's really nothing you can do to fix it. That's just a bad feeling, and sometimes you just have to go with it, and I don't like that. I've gotten to where I understand the importance of checklists. I'm not a real commercial pilot. I'm a drone pilot, so obviously it hasn't been hammered into me in class, but I see the importance. Completely understand. Okay. Before start, I want a flight deck door closed, CDU display, and when bugs are where they should, IS bugs, and MCP is set. Brian, would you please get push and start clearance?
I'll request pushback and start clearance now.
Atlanta ground, Piedmont 05, requesting clearance for pushback and engine start.
Piedmont 05, pushback and engine start approved. Tail south.
You heard that. Tail south.
King Air 145, Kilo Alpha Taxi to holding point Charlie 2 via taxiway Delta.
taxiing to holding point Charlie 2 via Delta King Air 145 Kilo
Ground to
Alpha.
cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Belay my last. Endeavor 51301 Echo.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Raining in Atlanta. It is. Yeah, I'm calling it. It's kind of a cool ATC tower. This is history right here. Delta and Atlanta. Atlanta, I think, was it the #1? Like in terms of flights, the number of flights that come in and out, it's #1. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Big planes.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
I'm seeing a problem with our engines. You see it? Crud. This might be a showstopper. Our reversers are open. This might end this flight. Alright, about to see. This could be a quick flight, because I can't. It's not, no way. Okay, see how I fixed it? Okay. It looked like it was closed, but it wasn't. Right.
Tornado 892 Tango Oscar, pushback approved. Expect runway tree 6 for departure.
Pushback approved, expecting runway tree 6, Tornado 892 Tango Oscar.
Delta 5959, pushback and start approved, tail south.
Pushback and start approved, tail south.
I had that happen before we could catch it. I didn't know what it was.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Piedmont Airlines Flight 05B, departing from Atlanta and heading to Charlotte. We are delighted to have you with us today. My name is Laura, and on behalf of the entire crew, I'd like to introduce our captain, Steve Good, and our first officer, Brian Song. Joining us in the cabin are my fellow crew members, Emily,
Operation
James,
complete.
and Sarah.
Go ahead and set the
The
parking brake.
estimated flight time today is approximately 43 minutes. Before we take off, I would like to go over some
Disconnecting
important
tail.
safety
Stand by.
information. First, please ensure that your seat belts are fastened. To fasten your seat belt, insert the metal fitting into the buckle until you hear a click. To release, lift the buckle. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. For those of you seated near the exits, please take a moment to locate your nearest emergency exit, which may be behind you. There are 2 exits at the front of the cabin, 2 over the wings, and 2 at the rear. In the event of an emergency, follow the illuminated exit signs. Under your seats, you will find your life vests. To use them, pull the vest out of its container, slip it over your head, and pull the straps around your waist. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. Please ensure that your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright positions and all carry-on luggage is
disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Captain, the cabin is ready for departure. Thank you, Captain. I appreciate your kind words.
Let's get everything set up. APU off. Engine buses on.
Learjet 333 Lima Juliet, cross runway 27, contact tower on 123.8.
Crossing runway 27, contacting tower on 123.8, Learjet 333 Lima Juliet.
Taxi clearance.
I'll request taxi clearance now.
Atlanta ground Piedmont 05, we're ready to taxi and we have Sierra.
Piedmont 05, taxi to runway 26 left via Foxtrot Echo.
Runway 26 left via Foxtrot Echo, Piedmont 05.
Let's see if I can decipher Foxtrot Echo. So we're on Foxtrot here. We're going to go back to Echo. So we're going to make a turn right here, go back down Echo.
Learjet 333 Lima Juliet, taxi to holding point Charlie 2 via taxiways Alpha and Bravo.
Taxiing to holding point Charlie 2 via Alpha and Bravo, Learjet 333 Lima Juliet.
Delta 23, Atlanta ground, pushback approved, tail south.
So we're on Foxtrot right now. We are going to take a right here and get on Echo. I'll try to get it outside the units when I have this set here. This is a cool airport. No, I'm not drinking. That was not good. Right?
Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo, hold short of taxiway Delta, traffic on final approach.
Holding short of taxiway Delta, Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo.
And we're holding short of the 26 left. Let's go to our checklist. Takeoff. Departure runway is correct. 26 left. Strobe light. Other lights, yes. Transponder, yes. Fixed landing lights are on. Thrust levers. Tug is ready. Rotate. Okay, stop right there. That's where we'll be in the procedure. It's real pilots know. I think sometimes they're, what I say is probably not how you would do it. Welcome to criticism, constructive criticism always. In case we are set. We are going to be going first of all to impasse our first waypoint after 1,000 feet at 260. We are going to set heading at 260 for takeoff. And just taking it step by step. Okay. We probably will get the indicator or the approval of clearance to go higher than 10,000 well before. So for that. Last thing I have not checked that I have not put in is our altimeter. And so our last thing we're going to do before takeoff is listen to ATIS. And need to make sure I didn't miss anything from ATIS. ATIS is 119.65. Which is what I'm doing. I've actually got a radio in here in front of me. 65.
ITY10. Sky conditions, broken at 4800 feet. Broken at 7,000 feet. Broken at 25,000 feet. Temperature 13. Dew point -1. Altimeter 3031. Density altitude 600 feet. Arriving and departing runways 27 right, 26 left, 28, 9 right, 8 left. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Sierra.
You did not say Sierra earlier, Brian. What did you say? Okay, you did. We're ready to taxi. We have Sierra. I stand corrected, Brian. Sorry about that. Brian, we're ready for takeoff clearance.
I'll request takeoff clearance now.
Atlanta Tower, Piedmont 05, holding short of runway 26 left. We're ready for departure.
Piedmont 05, Atlanta Tower, runway 26 left, wind 05 at 3, fly heading 260, cleared for takeoff.
It's not Atlanta.
Runway 26 left, heading 260, cleared for takeoff. Piedmont 05.
Atlanta, not Atlanta. My word. Northern. All right, let's go. Flaps are set to 5, but you know what? Before we take off, we're going to double check. Why? Because we'll be sure. Just double check the flaps one last time. Flaps 5. It never hurts. Double check it hurt. Right? I hate to leave you, Atlanta. They're a beautiful city. Right? And what?
Skylane 422 Alpha Mike, hold short of runway 27 traffic on final approach.
Holding short of runway 27, Skylane 422 Alpha Mike.
Departure on 121.225, Delta 5959.
Atlanta Tower, RV10, Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey Hotel Bravo 5500, inbound. RV 10 Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey Hotel Bravo, Atlanta Tower. Maintain VFR at or below 1500 feet. Expect runway 8 left.
That's great.
Maintain VFR at or below 1,500 feet. Expect runway 8 left, Whiskey Hotel Bravo.
RV 10 Whiskey Hotel Bravo, runway 8 left. Maintain VFR at or below 1500 feet. Altimeter 29.901.
1,000.
Piedmont 05, contact departure on 124.6.
Contacting departure on 124.6, Piedmont 05. Dobbins radar, Piedmont 05, afternoon, climbing past 2,000.
Piedmont 05, Dobbins radar, radar contact. Cleared direct, VLAN. Climb and maintain flight level 200.
Clear direct salon, climb and maintain flight level 200, Piedmont 05.
United 1244, cleared the visual 27. Cleared for the visual 27, United 1244.
Piedmont 05, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, Piedmont 05.
Dear guests, we have just climbed above 10,000 feet, and I am pleased to inform you that the use of electronic devices is now allowed. You may now use your devices in airplane mode. Also, our onboard Wi-Fi service is available for your convenience. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight.
Piedmont 05, speed 250 knots. Piedmont 05, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb and maintain flight level 290, Piedmont 05.
Bonanza 46 Lima, Quebec, climb to 4,000, contact approach on 135.6. Climbing to 4,000, switching to 135.646, Lima, Quebec.
FMS app on my iPad because I can actually bring up all my FMS settings on my iPad, but the rest of it is craft and stuff. So it's stuff I'm trying to make sure you see. Like a but it's nice because I can go to my iPad. I simply go to my browser, put in the IP, and so cooking.
Piedmont 05, contact Atlanta Center on 119.375.
Switching to Atlanta Center on 119.375, Piedmont 05. Atlanta Center, Piedmont 05. Good afternoon. We're climbing through flight level 220 to reach flight level 290.
Piedmont 05, Atlanta Center, good afternoon.
Alaska 709, cleared direct to waypoint Bravo Romeo India. Cleared direct to Bravo Romeo India, Alaska 709.
Experimental 0 Mike Golf, maintain 3,000 feet.
1,000 to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our cruising altitude, and I'm pleased to inform you that we will now begin our snack and drink service. Today, we have some delightful options, including our savory cheese and crackers and a refreshing fruit cup. After our service, we will also have articles from the Piedmont Airlines shop available for purchase. Thank you for choosing Piedmont Airlines Flight 05B, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Piedmont 05, Atlanta Center. Expect the Jones 5 arrival. I'll start your descent in about 5 minutes.
Bonanza 632, Alpha Bravo, Squawk 5260, ident.
Squawk 5260 and ident Bonanza 632, Alpha Bravo. Expect the Jones 5 arrival. We'll await
Captain,
descent instructions in about 5 minutes.
A
Piedmont
passenger in row
05.
12 has collapsed and is unresponsive. We believe they may require a defibrillator. The crew is currently assessing the situation and providing assistance. I will keep you updated.
Defibrillator that we have airplane, and I will notify ATC of our arrival. They're not
Understood, Captain. I will retrieve the defibrillator and assist the passenger immediately.
Right. Please let Charlotte know if we get running landing. We have a passenger who's potentially having a heart attack. Defibrillators being used.
I'll inform Charlotte about the situation and request priority landing.
Atlanta Center, Piedmont 05, we have a medical emergency involving a passenger who may be experiencing a heart attack. Requesting priority landing at Charlotte.
Piedmont 05, roger. Priority landing approved. Proceed direct to Charlotte. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Contact Charlotte approach on 120.05 for further instructions.
Like I say, I love seeing intentions kind of throwing curveballs.
Frontier 887, report altitude passing.
Frontier
Frontier 887 passing through flight level 260.
Pushback 5317. Did we miss the frequency change? Blue Street 5317. Good morning. Piedmont 05, descend via Jones 5 for the ILS runway, 18 left approach into Charlotte, altimeter 30.23.
Descend via Jones 5 for the ILS 18 left approach, altimeter 3023, Piedmont 05.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our descent into Charlotte. Please return to your seats, stow your tray tables, and fasten your seat belts. The use of lavatories is no longer permitted at this time. Thank you for your cooperation as we prepare for landing.
993, cleared through Bravo airspace.
Cleared through Bravo, Alaska 993.
Proceed direct to the block intersection.
Direct to block intersection, Southwest 912.
Delta 654, contact Atlanta Center on 133.15. American 2450, contact Atlanta Center on 133.15.
Going to Atlanta Center on 133.15, American 2450.
Piedmont 05, speed 250 knots. Piedmont 05, contact Charlotte, approach on 120.05.
Switching to Charlotte, approach on 120.05, Piedmont 05. Charlotte approach, Piedmont 05 afternoon, descending through 16,000 feet for 10,000.
Piedmont 050, Charlotte approach, good afternoon. Charlotte altimeter 30.25. Expect the ILSO runway 18 left approach into Charlotte.
Altimeter 3025. Expecting ILS runway 18 left approach, Piedmont 05.
Piedmont 05, descend and maintain 4,000, turn left heading 005 vectors for the ILS runway 18 left approach, altimeter 30.25.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry guys, there's no signs to ATC, ASAP. Looks like he helped us out there. I love that. This thing, 737. I thought at first it was just a gadget on the simulator, and then I realized the real 737 have these. So it's really neat. I noticed the 737-900 don't, because you got a skylight instead. Skylight. I would rather have this.
American 1342, slow to 180 knots, traffic ahead on approach. 180 American 1342.
Atlanta Center on 125.15, red 496. Have a good day. Hello, the Fox. Comanche Delta Lima Delta. What's the current altimeter?
Comanche Delta Lima Delta, altimeter 3003.
Stay on VNAV's approach right now. Notice here, VNAV path and LNAV. So LNAV's giving our left to right navigation. VNAV's giving us our up-down navigation. And FMC is I'm controlling the speed. Keeping us at 250. Although I think I can probably unleash it. Yep. Got us at 210. I am going to forget.
Captain, the cabin is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on our final approach into Charlotte. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. Our Piedmont Airlines staff on the ground will provide
Piedmont
you with
05,
information
turn right,
regarding
heading
your
360.
connection flights. Thank you for your
Turning
cooperation.
right, heading 360, Piedmont 05.
Really, every time you do this, you mess with me. I am currently close to 360 now. But let me set my bug up. Such a minor adjustment. No. Stay there. Right now, he had me do 360, but I'm already on a course of 004 now. It's so minor, I am going to go in that slide. Not less. You know, there's another way I can do it. No, there's not. There's not. I'm moving where it is. Not this one. No, it's up to you. Your phone. But that's so close, I'm not sure I get fussed at staying at a course at 004.
American 1342, slow to 180 knots, traffic ahead on approach. 180 American 1342.
I maintain flight level 270 American 420.
American 420, contact Atlanta Center on 133.15.
133.15, American 420.
Speed up up my descent a little bit here.
Piedmont 05, descend and maintain 4000, turn right heading 030.
Descend and maintain 4000, right turn heading 030. Piedmont 05.
Okay. It's, I think we're on the same page.
Piedmont 05, 8 miles from QED, turn right heading 105, descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS, runway 18 left approach.
Right heading 105. Descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS, runway 18 left approach. Piedmont 5.
Alright, I'm good. I'm going back to B now.
1,000 to go.
Piedmont 05, contact Charlotte Tower on 118.1.
Switching to Charlotte Tower on 118.1. Piedmont 05.
Very concerned that I don't get down to altitude.
Charlotte Tower, Piedmont 05. Good afternoon. We're established on the ILS approach for runway 18 left.
Piedmont 05, Charlotte Tower. Roger.
To go.
Mooney 924 Foxtrot Delta, cleared to land runway 31.
Cleared to land runway 31, Mooney 924 Foxtrot Delta.
Marker, marking 24
Flaps 5.
Good day.
Baron 5 X-Ray Sierra, contact departure.
Piedmont 05, Charlotte Tower, winds 225 at 7. Runway 18 left, cleared to land.
I don't know if I can do it. Ooh, I don't like these gap landings. Hotter than I wanted to, so I think we're going to be okay there.
1,000.
We're at flaps right now. We're at flaps winning right now and holding out, and I'm bleeding off my speed. But I do not like that we came in a lot hotter than I wanted to.
500. 400. 300. 100. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Piedmont 05, welcome to Charlotte. Contact ground on 121.8.
80 knots.
Contacting ground on 121.8 Piedmont 05.
Skyline 422 Alpha Mike, extend upwind. I will call your crosswind.
Extending upwind, awaiting crosswind call, Skyline 422 Alpha Mike.
Tight turn, tight turn.
Charlotte ground, Piedmont 5, afternoon. We've cleared runway 18 left and are ready to taxi to the gate.
Piedmont 05, Charlotte ground, taxi to A29er via Charlie 6, Charlie Golf, cross runway 23, then Mike Foxtrot. Have a good day.
A29 via Charlie 6, Charlie Golf, cross runway 23, then Mike Foxtrot, Piedmont 05.
Well, that was quite the landing, wasn't it? I hope you all enjoyed the thrill. Welcome to Charlotte. The weather here is a pleasant 12 degrees Celsius with a few clouds at 8,000 feet and no precipitation. Thank you for flying with Piedmont Airlines Flight 05B today. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of Captain Steve Good, First Officer Brian Song, and the entire crew, including Emily, James, and Sarah, we wish you a wonderful time in Charlotte and a happy New Year 2025.
By the way, I turned wrong. I did. I should have turned right, not left on the taxiway. We're going to go back. Take us to taxi. And hang tight, and we'll watch the replay of the landing. Let's get a good look at it. Get to the gate. And we got to hurry to the gate because we got a passenger. Remember, it's a heart attack.
Charlotte ground, American 2667 is requesting pushback start, please.
American 2667, pushback approved, tail west.
I can see our gate, by the way.
Roger that, tail west, the pushback start approved, American 2667.
Embraer 225 Echo Mike, follow the King Air, then hold short of runway 30.
Following the King Air, holding short of runway 30, Embraer 225 Echo Mike.
This is where we tell it. Ground service. Hey, give us that GPU. Activate. We're on the GPU now. Kill power.
Prepare for arrival across the country.
And we're let's look at some replays. I'd like to see the approach. Alt, it's in yellow under Alt R. But this is right. Yeah. And let's back it up. That'd be a good place to start.
Uniform 59, enter left downwind, expect landing clearance.
Entering left downwind, awaiting landing clearance, Mustang 9er Kilo Uniform 59.
American 9er 14, Charlotte Tower, runway 18 left, winds 215 at 3, RNAV U gang, cleared for takeoff.
Takeoff on FK, American 914.
American 9er 14, contact departure on 120.05.
I'm looking right here
20.
for the flare.
10.
I don't, if there's something I'm missing, but I don't see. What last week? Okay, back to real time. Well, it gave me a landing rating weak on this here. I'll see what it didn't like. Oh, yeah, guilty. I was hot coming around. I was descending to try to get in descent position. And at approach flap speed in FMC below 2000. Okay, all right, guilty. So approach, it gave me, kind of was tough on me there. I think we got down safe. Okay. All right, hey, it's been good hanging out with y'all guys for a while. This wasn't really a terribly long haul because, I mean, I think we're only at maybe about an hour and 15 minutes right now, something like that. But wasn't a terribly long. Anyway, I will see y'all on the next one. I hope everybody has a good day.